I gotta make sure that's on. I gotta make sure this is on. I gotta make sure that's on. And listen, it's safe to say that you were maybe a fool, respectfully, or let's say rather a little foolish if you specifically waited for the Sephora Spring Savings event in order to stock up on your beauty essentials for the spring. Because the truth is, a lot of these brands offered sales on their direct websites that would beat any savings that you could receive during a Sephora sale. And while there were several brands that offered sales, it wasn't all the brands. And since we're here now, child, let me go ahead and put you on. Let me share what you should pick up during the Sephora Spring Savings event. Now, this is one of the few times out of the year where Sephora offers savings to its members. And depending on your status, you can save anywhere from 10 to 20%. But if you are a Rouge member, Rouge members do get to shop early. They save the most. They save 20%. VIB members save 15%. And I can't remember that first tier, but they save 10%. However, on all Sephora brand products, you're saving 20% no matter your level. The first item, and I have a lot of items why do I have so many items to recommend? Let me stay focused. So the first item I'm going to recommend is by Beauty Project. This is, you can't see because of the light. So you can't see because of the light. So I'm going to stay a little bit back right here. So this is the Elastiskin by Beauty Project. It is like, oh gosh, and I'm honestly out here because I use this thing up. And to be quite transparent, this like sat for some time because I purchased it and I forgot that I had it. But when I remembered that I had it, child, you cannot pull me away. So right now, this is an empty bottle. This is the Elastic Skin by Beauty Project, and it just plumps the heck out of your skin. It keeps it leaves your skin moisturized, plump, juicy, very clear, but it is a firming and plumping serum with copper peptides, vegan growth factors, and phytomucin. And so I know you have seen a lot of those Korean skincares where it looks really like sticky. So this is kind of sort of the texture that you get with the Elastic Skin, but it is so good. And it is lightweight. I've tried some of the other Korean skincare brands, and what I've found is that a lot of those brands can leave your hands a little sticky, even though it leaves your skin nice and plump. I've found that some of them have left my skin a little sticky. And so this right here, it does not leave the stickiness, but this right here, it gives you all of the hydration, all of the plumping, all of the skincare without the stickiness. And that is what I love most about this right here. And so this is definitely something that you should pick up if you are in your skincare season, if you are in your older, mature era like me, child.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Something that I've fallen in love with. This has become an absolute favorite item. This is the Hanni Fatty Acid Moisture Stick. This is also empty right now. I use this thing right on up. And this could probably even be an empties video, but it's a moisture stick that you can easily carry and throw in your purse. You don't have to worry about the spillage. You don't have to worry about the bottle busting open. I have not had it in the spring or the summer, or have accidentally left it in the car yet to test that, because I live in Florida, and those are the type of things that people with a lot of things on their minds that are always on the go end up doing, like me. So I haven't tested that yet, but you don't have to worry about the spillage when it comes to this Hanni Fatty Acid Moisture Stick. It leaves your hand so hydrated, so soft, and it is something that you can just roll off, child. The thing that's falling apart, but it is something that you could just literally roll off, rub on your hands like this. You can rub your hands together if you want to, and it leaves your hands nice, hydrated, soft, with a little bit of sheen, with also without it being oily. Child, we gonna figure this out. Maybe I'm gonna just put it on the screen. Maybe I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on the screen. But this is the Hanni. This is the Hanni Fatty Acid Moisture Stick. This right here, I love it so much because it is so convenient. Something that I can easily throw on in my purse. It is also one that I carry to work. And I feel like when you have those lotion bottles, it's just it's too much. It's too much. This I have found to be just extremely convenient for someone like me who is always on the go, especially at work. I wash my hands 1,000 times, like so many times during the day. And I love how soft that it leaves my skin. Child, it's also a conversation starter, something that, piques people's interest. They always want to know what it is. And when you share it with them, oftentimes they love it. And then, and I'm going to go on to the next item. Now, this next item is still by this same brand. I think I've just recently fallen in love with this brand. But it is by Hanni Moisture. This is the Good Aura Weightless Oil. Child, is this an oil? It was an oil. Oh my gosh, I had the oil all along. I thought this was the spray. I had the oil on my list. Oh my gosh. And the oil is so good. How did I not know that I had this oil? Here, let me go and get the spray. Whew, okay, so I had to go get the spray. One thing that I love when learning about a brand or when trying a product is I love to learn about the brand story. And one of the things that I learned about this brand, I believe the person was, the founder is a woman-owned business. Whoo, child, went to the room now, I can't breathe. Oh, this video about to be all over the place. But this is a woman-owned business, and it was a mom who just honestly could not find time for a little self-care. She was trying to find time for a little self-care. I believe that is the story. And so she just created a line that just made it a little simpler and easy for women to stay hydrated, for women to just do the small things to make sure that you're caring for yourself. And so everything here is convenient, even down to the shower balm is convenient. It provides that moisture. You add it on while you are in the shower, and you add it on while you are in the shower before you even step out of the shower, and it leaves your skin hydrated. Because listen, for a lot of people, a lot of moms, a lot of people, women that are busy at the end of the night, that skincare routine, listen, at the end of the night, for some busy women or just women who got a lot of shit going on, that skincare routine is non-existent. Baby, the back be ashy, the booty be ashy, the legs be ashy, the feet be just all of the things. And I don't always have time to go in with the oil, the lotion, the spray, or that has been my life as of recent. And so I've been going to bed a little ashy. My skin has been paying for it. But this right here has been something that I have been pulling out more often because it just makes it just a little bit easier. I honestly, even throughout the day, when I realized that I didn't put lotion on in the morning, I will spray it and it leaves, just allow it to dry down, and it leaves your skin hydrated. It is also softly scented for anybody who has issues, just with something or scent being a little bit more fragrant, or if you are concerned with it mixing in with your scent of the day the wrong way. But it is a very light, airy, beautiful, just soft, feminine scent. I think it is a bedtime scent or a chilling around the house scent, but you shouldn't be concerned about the scent. You should be concerned about what it can do. But it is a spray. Child, the oil is beautiful. Just this line overall, period, I have fallen in love with. I am obsessed with. The next thing I'm going to recommend is probably something that I will always recommend. It's going to always be it's going to always be a forever favorite video. If you've been around here for some time and you've been kicking it with me and we're internet besties, then you already know how I feel about this foundation. It's a foundation. This is the House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation that I am obsessed with. I wear the color 530 Deep Neutral. This comes in over 50 shades. This is probably one of the most inclusive foundations that are out there. It's one of those foundations that you wear that makes your skin just look like Butter. This is a foundation that whenever I wear, I find that it improves the overall texture, the overall look of my skin. And so this is literally skincare and foundation in one. This will be a forever favorite, one that I feel like I'm going to always try to find a way. Even living in Florida, I'm going to find a way to wear this throughout the year. I'm going to maneuver it, even if I got to glisten a little. Even if I gotta glow a little, I'm going to find a way to wear this weightless, hydrating, smooth butter baby foundation. This is going to be something that I always recommend in every video. It's going to forever be a favorite. It's a forever favorite, child. With that said, let me go into the next thing. This is also by Haus Labs. This is the Haus Labs Color Fuse Glassy Blush Balm. I have not taken these out enough since I've gotten them, but these are some of the most beautiful foundations that are highly pigmented. They are by Haus Labs Beauty. I'm going to be wearing these heavy in my spring collection this year. Oh my gosh, maybe that. So this right here is the color Glassy Watermelon. And you know, red blush. Did I say that this was foundation? This is blush. Just in case I said that this was foundation, this is blush. But this is a red blush. And you know, red blush has been trending, even though this is something that Haus Labs, Dennis and Myrick had already thought of, had already done. But this is... It gives a little gloss, a little glisten on the cheekbone. So I feel like when you turn to the sun just right and it hits that cheek just right, it just makes for a beautiful moment, a beautiful photo op. I don't know, overall period, I just think it's beautiful. It's super hydrating. It's infused with skincare ingredients as well. I believe just about everything that the Haus Labs brand creates, involves some form of skincare, and it's one of the things that I love about this brand. Skin first, baby. Another recommendation is going to be the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3. This is a neutrals palette. This is one that I've had for some time. If you are a beginner in makeup, I will always recommend this palette. I feel like it makes it just easier for you to know where to place your eyeshadow. It has the warm nudes on one side, the cool tone nudes on another side, and it is aligned in like, it goes from lightest to darkest or darkest to lightest, and it gives you an indication on where you should place each color on your eyes. This, to me, in my personal opinion, this is one of the most beginner friendly eyeshadow palettes that anyone can use. Highly pigmented. It's not one of those matte eyeshadows that you put on and it look like you ain't put it on. That's how it was when I first started. Maybe I wasn't applying the eyeshadow right, but this is definitely something that I'm going to recommend. I love this eyeshadow palette, child. And honestly, there are some colors that I just have used over and over again. I really need to put this to better use and I really need to make way better use of this. The next thing that I'm going to recommend is something actually new that I've just recently used, but this is the One Size B12 Base Thinner. In another video, I mentioned that this is a primer, child. This is not a primer. This is, to me, revolutionary. Revolutionary because this is supposed to change the overall makeup of whatever foundation that you wear. So if you want to thin a foundation out that's maybe a little bit thicker, that's a little bit more full coverage, and you want to bring it down to a medium coverage, you can add this. It also has like a vitamin pearl iridescent type of sheen to it. This has allowed me to wear the One Size Turn Up the Base Full Beat foundation. It's made it a little bit more tolerable for me. And overall, just beautiful. I think I can wear this now as long as I'm wearing it with this. So this is something that I'm going to recommend that you pick up because you can wear it by itself and it looks beautiful. by itself. If my skin wasn't as crazy naturally as it is, no, you know what? I'm lying. I'm going to wear this by itself. But love, 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 love this. It has B12. It has also a bunch of other skincare ingredients in it as well. So makeup, beauty, skincare. We're just going to go ahead and continue on with the One Size brand because I guess One Size is going to be heavy in my spring bag when it comes to just items that I am going to be using or I'm going to have in heavy rotation this spring. But this is the One Size. This is the cheek clapper. This is the 3D blush trio where you get somewhat of a cream. And you'll see that a lot of the blushes are doing this, but you get the cream finish. You also get the powder and you get the, I don't know if this is like a, I don't know. It's probably dry now because I don't really use that bottom one. I use the cream and I use the powder. This is the color Girly Pop. This is very pigmented, but beautiful on deep skin. This, in my opinion, is probably one of the most beautiful blushes. This pink right here, it just leaves you so Barbie-like, so soft. And I love this. I feel like I want to give like a clean girl Barbie, black Barbie aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? All spring, all summer. And so this is going to be in heavy rotation. I'm going to recommend that you just find your favorite color. I'm going to recommend Girly Pop. But child, whatever floats your boat, floats your boat. And you should do that. Next thing I'm going to recommend is the Huda Beauty. This is something that I have had for a very long time, child. I got it when she first released it. It is a new release. This is the Huda Beauty Ube Birthday Cake Setting Powder. This was created with skin tones in mind. I believe there was a lot of controversy with the other one that was pink. It probably wasn't that friendly on deep skin girls. This right here has a little bit of a blue undertone, so it's supposed to be a little bit more deep skin friendly. I do see that it is a deep skin friendly. I have worn it by itself. However, I don't think that it's something that I would continue or I would always wear by itself. The blurring on this, sick. Like, sick. I think I want to invest in more Huda Beauty powders, period. Embarrassingly enough, like I just haven't. Outside of the Cherry Blossom and this, I don't own any more Huda Beauty powders, and so I'm going to recommend the powders, period. And this one right here, I feel like when you mix this with your setting powder, like chef's kiss eats. It allows the makeup to eat. It is just a beautiful finish. And so I think that's how I'm going to continue to wear this with my regular setting powder along with this. The combo together is chef's kiss for real. So definitely going to highly recommend this or just any one of Huda Beauty's setting powders, period. The last thing, no, it won't be the last thing. I actually have two more things that I want to recommend. The next thing is going to be the One Size On Till Dawn setting spray. If you know, you know. If you are going to be attending all the festivals and you're just going to be out this summer and you want that makeup to stay in place, then this is your girl. This is definitely something that you want to invest in if you are going to be just outside. It is a mattifying waterproof setting spray, and child, you've seen the ad. It definitely does its thing. It has definitely been imitated, but you can't duplicate this. Is a setting spray that you definitely need to have in your collection all spring, all summer. I had to put her to sleep put her to nap during the winter time because it just wasn't doing what I needed it to do with all the things that I wanted to do. And so she had to take a nap, but I'm busting her out wide open this spring and this summer because I intend on being a little outside too. So If you're going to Essence, if you're going to that festival in Atlanta, if you're going to the Funk Fest in Jacksonville, then this is definitely something that you want to make sure you have. Set your face with so you're not dripping and you're not running and you're not smearing all over the place. Okay. Last but not least, because it's very important for you to keep your makeup brushes clean. Child, oftentimes we get so busy, we don't always have the time to thoroughly clean your makeup brushes and then wait for them to dry for 24 hours. So I think I always recommend this every year, but this is the perfect time for you to pick up this. This is the Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. This is a fast drying brush cleaner. You dip the brush in there, and it also has a color changing agent to where it can like take the dirt off of that brush a little bit and make it white. I say that it bleaches the brush, but it's not technically bleaching the brush, but this is very much so quick drying. This is one of the most quick drying formulas, and I've tried some of the other ones out there. The other ones, they're a little quick drying, but for the most part, they be lying. This is one of the most quick drying, and it smells good. It doesn't leave your brushes oily, any type of residue. It leaves it light and fluffy, as if you broke it out that package for the very first time. So, child, we're going to be doing a lot of going outside, a lot of traveling this spring and summer, girls. So make sure, you know, if you're pressed for time, you're cleaning your brushes. Okay, so always recommended. It is always on the list. I'm trying to make sure that I didn't forget anything. Oh, okay, and I'm always going to recommend a good eyeshadow liquid. I always recommend the ones by Danessa Myricks. This is right here is the Color Fix Matte, but they come in like chrome, iridescent, like they come in all types of colors and finishes. Easy for you to like smack on the eye. If you're gonna do one that has a little bit of a shimmer, you can change a look from desk to date night like that just by slapping that shimmer onto whatever you already have on your eye. This is another one by GXVE that I recommend as well. That is just really, really good. And then Pat McGrath Labs, if you're going to shop online, because not every store has the Pat McGrath Labs brand, but her concealer, I've slept on this concealer for far too long. This concealer is thick. She doesn't crease. She leaves just the under eye or anywhere that you are highlighting just extremely beautiful. And if you are able to pick it up during the Sephora sale, if it's on the website still, child, or if it's even in store, definitely a must have, something that you need to pick up. Now, let's go ahead and chit chat and kiki down in the comments below. Let me know. Go ahead and share what you're looking forward to picking up during the Sephora sale. Child, let me know if you picked up anything directly from these brands before the Sephora sale, and if you're going to be shopping the Sephora sale, and also like what are you going to be picking up. Also, if we vibe, child, don't forget to hit that button and subscribe. Join the tribe, join the community, and make sure that you never miss a beat. And until the next video, peace.